As always, the night must commence officially with an address from our esteemed leader. But I would like to tell a little story about a recent moment that he had since we last met a year ago. Don't worry, Ahmed, you're looking a bit hot under the collar, but you come out very good in this story. When you think of Abercrombie & Fitch, naturally you would think of male models, tan torsos, toned muscles, and if you were to think of an Abercrombie & Fitch challenge, you'd naturally think that it was male models vying for that next Abercrombie & Fitch modeling assignment. Well, our CEO recently took part in an Abercrombie & Fitch challenge. The results are sketchy. We're not quite sure where he failed. Suffice to say that I like to think, regardless of whether he would have won that modeling contract or not, he would always choose to remain our CEO. Please give a rapturous welcome onto the stage the CEO of Majid Al Futtaim Ventures. He is the man. It's Ahmed Galal Ismail.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to our second annual Majid Al Futtaim Ventures Gala Dinner. This is fast becoming a regular fixture in our annual calendar, and certainly one that I enjoy immensely to come together and see so many familiar faces who've been with us for years, but equally pleasurable to see so many new faces that have joined us as we continue to grow and develop as a company. Well, if you were here last year, I spent my presentation last year talking a lot about numbers, talking about the history of the business, where we came from, what are the challenges that we overcome to reach where we were in 2012. This year, I'm going to take a slightly different approach to my opening address. And to start with a few sort of personal thoughts. First, why are we here? Are we here to grow? Is this the reason why we're all here with Majid Al Futtaim? The fact of the matter is, well, we've been growing, and we've been growing very fast. We've been growing at 16 to 18% every year, and our growth has accelerated to 27% last year. Pretty good growth. And in fact, if you look back since 2009, and since I had the pleasure and opportunity to get involved with the company, the revenues have almost doubled since 2009. So certainly we've been growing, but that's not what today is all about. Are we here to make money? Some would say yes. Some would say, well, we're here to make a lot of money. That's sometimes what you hear. The fact of the matter is, yes, we have made quite a bit of money. We've actually made more money last year than we ever did within Majid Al Futtaim Ventures. Our net profit exceeded 100 million dirhams for the first time. We achieved 104 million dirhams in net profit. But again, that is not certainly a great achievement, but it's not the full story. Are we here to meet targets, meet budgets? Our colleagues in finance, chief among them, Khaled, would tell you, of course, and yes, you have to meet targets and budgets. But again, this is not the full story. And after the speech today, I would still insist that you do meet budgets, but this is not everything that we're trying to do here. And we have met budget. We have exceeded our net profit budget for the year. So again, great achievement. That's something that everyone in this room should be very proud of. Are we here to be happy, have fun? Well, some of us clearly are very happy.
Because I'm happy. Come along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Come along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Come along if you know what happiness is to you.
Well, clearly we have many very happy employees, and that is very gratifying to know. And don't worry, if you haven't featured in that video, It's not because that you're not a happy employee. It's just like myself, you're not a very good dancer. But clearly, we have a fantastic team, happy people. We have achieved a lot. Our results are great. We're meeting targets. But really what this company is all about is something that's far more fundamental than numbers, percentages, and music videos. Our mission, our vision is very clear, very well articulated. It's all about creating great moments for everyone, every day. It's up there in the owner's own words in our vision statement. That's Majid Futtaim's vision. That is his dream. And great moments are all around us. Winning the World Cup is a fantastic moment, especially if you are Italian, Spanish, Brazilian, German. In the past 2 decades, you have got to enjoy that moment of winning the World Cup. If you're English and you're born after the second half of the last century, unfortunately, you wouldn't have sampled that fantastic moment. If you're Egyptian like myself, it's unlikely that you're going to sort of experience it anytime soon. But it is a fantastic moment, nevertheless. Not for everyone, though. Not everyone will get to win a FIFA World Cup. Jumping off from the edge of space towards Earth is a fantastic, once-in-a-lifetime moment. Very few people could experience that. But again, that is only a Felix moment. He's the only man who's done it. It's once in a lifetime. It doesn't happen every day, and certainly not for everyone. What is unique about us, what is unique about Majid Futtaim, is that we want to create moments for everyone, every day. It is universal, it's open, it's accessible. Everyone can really enjoy these fantastic moments day in, day out. And the history of the company is that actually we started with very little. We started with a desert landscape, a barren landscape. Very little was out there. And one of the first projects that this company has done, and still today is a symbol of what we're all about, has been transforming this desert landscape into snow. Ski Dubai, the creation of Ski Dubai in 2005 has been a fantastic moment in this company's history that really exemplifies great moments. And I personally know that we do create great moments in Ski Dubai just by sitting outside and observing people. People who are taking pictures outside Ski Dubai, people who are coming into Ski Dubai, kneeling down and touching snow for the first time. And universally, anybody walking out of Ski Dubai, 99.9% will walk out with a smile on their face. And we took that very great product and we have evolved it over time. We have added penguins, we have added the bullet, we've added more experiences within Ski Dubai to create even greater moments. And I'm told that one sign of penguins being happy is that they flap their wings. And I'm told that one of the very few places where penguins in captivity flap their wings is actually inside Ski Dubai. So not only are people happy, but the penguins seem to also be very happy, which is very gratifying. And when we create great moments, you would see that we have been able to attract more and more people to enjoy these great moments. So our admissions or visitors at Ski Dubai have continuously risen since the financial crisis, reaching the record 1 million mark. We have admitted 1 million people into Ski Dubai, not counting the millions of people who stay outside and look into the facility. That's 1 million great moments every year. Vox has admitted 5.5 million people across the circuit last year. That's 5.5 million great moments. And it's not just about the numbers, it's not just about how many moments we create, it's really about the quality of what we create. Vox, most recently, as many of you have known, has been the first company in the Middle East to exclusively bring 4D to the region, and one of the first companies, in fact, in the world to offer that experience. Again, very innovative, changes the quality of what the cinema experience is all about. And if you haven't experienced it, there we have a short video about it.
absolute cinema experience. 4DX.
A fantastic, great moment. And I actually went to some of the first screenings of 4DX, and you literally have people clapping in the cinema after the promo. I haven't seen that since I was 12, attending sort of movies in my hometown. So that's great. That's how excited people are about the kind of services, the kind of offers that we bring. And they are so excited about it that they actually talk about it. You know that you've created a great moment when you don't have to market it, when people volunteer to talk about it. So that's an example of, actually, if you go back, when Meher, the president's office manager, visited sort of the city center clinic, she wrote a very long sort of praise post on Yammer explaining how great service, how great attention she received at our city center clinic. But it's not just on Yammer. On Facebook, we have instances where customers are actually doing our own marketing. When we launched 4DX, competition had coincidentally launched at the very same day what they call the couple seat, and they were advertising it on Facebook. So we have customers on their Facebook saying, forget about that, have you tried 4DX? Can you match for 4DX? So you know you've created great moments when customers volunteer to talk about it. And actually, there are so many customers out there talking in a very positive manner about our brand of experience and our brand of entertainment, that our three major entertainment brands, Magic Planet, Vox Cinemas, and Ski Dubai, are all in the top 10 Buzz Awards for leisure in the UAE. And the UAE, as you all know, is a very competitive market. It's one of the leading retail and entertainment cities in the world. So for all three brands, Magic Planet at number 9, Vox at number 6, only 2 years after we launched the brand, and Ski Dubai at the very top of these brand rankings, is quite an impressive achievement. But it's not just customers who are talking about the experiences we create. Bloggers all over the internet are talking continuously about our fashion brands, about the excitement of the new collections that we're bringing to the market. Some of them have followings in the millions when they talk about a Hollister or a Hoss, a Holston, or a Juicy Couture. And not just bloggers, the government, in many instances, is also starting to recognize the kind of great moments we create. Most recently, Major Flame Finance, through the credit card business and prepaid, has been awarded the Service Quality Award by the government of Dubai. A fantastic achievement. And not just governments, but also the media. Time Out has named Vox Beirut City Center as the #1 most favorite cinema in Lebanon a few months after we entered the market. Again, a fantastic achievement for our first international expansion outside the UAE. We get into an established market, one of the oldest cinema markets in the Middle East, and we quickly become the favorite cinema in that market. And the list goes on. Visa recently recognized Major Futain Finance for the 3rd or 4th year running as the partner of choice. The prepaid team are very excited about that, as you can imagine. As the industry partner of choice for Visa in the region. Again, cutting edge. We're the first company in the Middle East to offer some fantastic new prepaid products. And the recognition of the kind of moments we create is also coming from peers. Ski Dubai, the Penguin launch, ad campaign won the 2013 Effie Award. Again, a fantastic innovative campaign that shows the history of the penguins as they make their way to the UAE, they make their way through the metro, they relax by the beach, snack on some fish. Again, fantastic copy that has really captivated customers and has well earned the Effie Award.
Hi, Ski Dubai. I wish I was with you on the slopes in Dubai. Never thought I would say, let's go skiing in Dubai. That city, you can do anything. Have a great freestyle night and don't miss X-Men Days of Future Past at Vox Cinemas from May 22nd.
Hugh Jackman, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, Hugh couldn't be with us tonight, but he sends his regards. We tried to get him to say, Ahmed Ismail is my hero, but I think we ran out of money. But again, you know, celebrity talking about two of our brands in a very passionate way. We should be all very proud of that. And when we create these great moments and people talk about it, it's not just talk and positive sort of messaging that's out there in the media and on the web and on social media. It also turns into tangible benefits. We, as you know, last year, for the first time, took out a competitor from a great cinema location and transformed it into Vox. And you can see the transformation, what competition was doing on the right, and what Vox was able to transform that cinema on the left. Up 25% of what competition was able to do in the very same location. And in fact, because we're creating such great moments for so many people around the region, we are now continuously inundated with requests from landlords, from developers, from investors who want to bring our brands, whether it's Vox, Magic Planet, the ski product, and other entertainment brands all over the region. And I can guarantee you that by 2018, if we're able to achieve on our plans, we will bring as many great moments around the region as we have brought the UAE residents and tourists. So I'm very confident that by creating these great moments, we can automatically turn it into a great competitive advantage. Another example of a great moment, and really if you think about it, we do create great moments for customers. Of course, I mean, if you have people queuing outside a new store like Hollister at Mall of the Emirates, certainly people are queuing for a reason. They're expecting a great experience, a great product, without a doubt. But when we created that partnership with Abercrombie and opened that Hollister store, we created not just a great moment for our customers, we also created a great moment for our partner. Because that store, on day one, sold more merchandise, made more sales than any store on its first day ever at Hollister. And I can tell you the news traveled very fast back to the campus in Columbus, Ohio, and everyone who's been involved with that project has been inundated with thank you notes, with praise emails from our partners who couldn't be happier about the performance of our Hollister store. And we do that everywhere. We do it in Hollister. We've done it actually also in our new partnership with Gourmet Golf in food and beverage. On New Year's Eve around Burj Khalifa, which is probably one of the best places on earth to celebrate New Year, one of our restaurants, California Pizza Kitchen, beat the worldwide record for one-day sales for California Pizza Kitchen. Again, an amazing achievement where we're able to create not just a great moment for customers, but equally great moment for our partners. And in fact, as we create these great moments and as we continue to build these sort of partnerships, we are going to attract more and more brands and more global brands like Lego, the biggest, most profitable, most prestigious toy brand in the world, has decided to partner with us. They don't have any partnerships anywhere in the world. We are their one and only partner. Abercrombie and Fitch the same. And by that time next year, we would have done for many of the new brands that we have in our pipeline what we have managed to do for Hollister at Mall of the Emirates, or what the Gourmet Golf team has been able to do for California Pizza Kitchen in Dubai Mall. Create great moments for customers that translate into great moments for our partners. And it's not just people who are interested in us bringing them to the market. Global brands, global heavyweight brands, are actually actively seeking to associate themselves with us. Pepsi is a prime example. They have given us an offer to partner with us across all of our entertainment venues and cinemas that not only increase what the predecessor was giving us in value by 5, 10, 20, 40, not even double, triple, or quadruple, but 5 times the value that we got with Coke. And why they did that? Because they want to associate what is a global brand like Pepsi with our brand of great moments in cinemas, in Magic Planet, Ski Dubai, and Play Nation. Another partner is Visa. And I know Rasool particularly enjoys that sound of ka-ching. They have continuously strengthened our partnership with us. They've allowed us to do different products, innovate in so many ways, including, for example, the new prepaid picture card ahead of everyone else, because they trust that we can create a winning product that offers great value to our customers. If you look at other brands, Do, for example, Again, multi-million dirham award, contract. They pay us to associate Do with Vox Cinemas through the Do Tuesdays program. In fact, I think it's around 15 million worth of value, which is quite substantial. If you look at Fortis, another global healthcare provider, they're our strategic partner in that. And Fox is one of the most established Hollywood studios out there. They've never partnered with a cinema exhibitor directly, except in our case, as you've seen the note from my friend Hugh Jackman. And the list goes on and on. Fortis is another example, another example of how we create this tremendous value for our partners and create that pull for brands to be partnering with us. SeaWorld, another behind-the-scenes partner, who have been our partner to bring the penguins into Ski Dubai, and potentially we're going to work with them more to create more animal-based attractions. Again, a world-class organization that has only chosen us and are very careful about who they work with in various markets. So I hope I've given you a good overview of the breadth of moments that we create across the business and across the markets. But it's not just about creating great moments for customers who pay us money and partners who bring us business. A big part of who we are at Majid Al Futtaim is about creating equally great moments for our community. And I know many of you have volunteered hours on various community and CSR initiatives over the years. We've had people who've worked with the elderly home in Ajman, have gone there, spent time with them at the loneliest possible time during the holiday season. We've had people who have volunteered hours, have gone and spent time with special needs children at Al Noor Foundation. We've had people really in variety of community outreach programs, and the money doesn't count. I mean, what these sort of organizations don't want us to write another check. There are plenty of people out there who are writing checks. But what we do differently is that we put our own people, our own time, and our most precious resource in engaging with Al Noor Foundation, the elderly home, on environmental matters, and that is what Majid Al Futtaim is all about. And of course, how can we create all of these great moments to customers, partners, and to the community if we don't have great people? There is no doubt that disengaged, unhappy employees cannot translate into happy customers, satisfied partners, and have the will and the energy to go out into the community and do outreach and CSR programs. And in fact, many of you would know that we've been running Sawtuna for 4 or 5 years ago. In 2011, our Sawtuna engagement was at 78%. 2 years ago, it went up to 80%, and last year, we took our Sawtuna engagement to 83%. And that is the reason why we're able to create so many great moments, because we have great people who are motivated, who are engaged, who love their job, who are proud to work for Majid Al Futtaim, and hence put 110% into everything they do. By the way, the consultant who runs that survey for us tells us that the average in the market in the UAE and the Middle East is around 65%. So this is a fantastic place to be in, and I think this is our best and most enduring competitive advantage. When I stood here last year, I told you that I personally commit, and I think it's actually on videotape, that I personally commit that we're going to make a significant investment in talent, in people, in systems, in capabilities to make sure that we don't only have satisfied and engaged employees, but we have employees who are prepared, leaders who can take the charge, who can take this company to the next evolution. And over the past 12 to 18 months, I think we've lived up to that commitment. We have hired more UAE nationals in the UAE. We've hired more Saudi female store staff in Saudi than we ever did. And we didn't only play the numbers game, but we hired a lot of senior executives, and we've internally promoted many of our key UAE staff into leadership positions. into heads of functions, into heads of businesses. So we have lived up to that commitment. And it's not just for UAE nationals in the UAE, Saudis in Saudi, or Egyptians in Egypt. We have also invested significantly in leadership development in all of our managers. You would recall the Top 50 program, a massive investment of time and resource on behalf of the company to allow us to prepare our leaders for the next level. And in fact, and for the very first time, we have sponsored one of our own employees to go and do their MBA at a top business school. It's the first time we do it, and I hope it's something that we're going to do every year for the coming future. And the reason that I know that we're going to live up to that vision of Mr. Majid of creating great moments for everyone every day, it's not because of our numbers. It's not because of what people say about us, whether they're in the media, my friend Hugh Jackman, or anyone else. The reason I know that we create so many great moments for everyone every day is that when I travel around the region and I go visit a Juicy or a Mex store in Saudi Arabia or Bahrain, when I talk to people in Magic Planet in Egypt, as I did last week, or in Kuwait, or in Oman, when I visit our Beirut staff, and you listen to what they have to say, each one of them, and some of them have been there for 1 year, some of them have been there for 20 years, believe it or not, each and every one of them have an incredible reservoir of stories that they can tell you about Majid Futain dating back to the 90s and the noughties, about how they've created great moments, how they've seen others create great moments, and how they've seen this company continues to set the benchmark for what is a great moment. And on that, I can only say thank you for being part of Majid Futain. Thank you for giving your time, your heart to the company, and thank you for creating so many great moments for everyone every day. Thank you very much.